just won't leave me alone. I'll think of something just to answer your call. Cause you care, but you don't. You can leave, but you won't let me go. You think it's easy just to gain some kind of control. I'm running fast to make sense of it all. Cause I would if I could, and I think that you should let me go. I've been wasting time.
So now that I've opened all of these, and given this a chance to set in, we'll get my unabashed opinion on a lot of stuff. Dominara seems a lot like Legends 2. I'm fine with that. I loved Legends when it came out. Been playing it that long. I honestly... Tell me you don't think Arena of the Ancients shouldn't have been in this set. Right? The ability to make legendary stuff not on tap should have been in here. Not... Yeah... I'm not going to say as a rare. There's some already iffy rares in here. The sagas, I'm not... These are weird. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to play these yet. If you've paid attention to any of my other ones, you know I am primarily a casual player. I absolutely love Commander. And if there was a set built for Commander lately, this is it. It's a delayed blast damnation that screws everyone over. You just have to live long enough to make it happen. Belzenok, I've been in 3 drafts of this, and split a box with a buddy of mine. So got a couple of these guys. I had every intention of building a demon commander deck anyway. I'm thinking it might be time. There are a lot of demons I really, really like. That just makes a token. The Dread Shade is a great... I like him. He's a cool creature. 3 casting cost, 3/3, and pumpable. That's a really good creature. Kazarov. I've got a vampire commander deck. It's a heavily modified version of Edgar Markov. Dude works in there. He's a little hefty on the big side, but he can beat things up. Witch's Mastery, I'm not quite so sure about. And I got one of these with the pre-release promo. Oh, I had Lich back in the day, the old 4-black Lich. That was a hard card to play with. That was tough. And there are enough board wipes nowadays that blow up enchantments. I could make this card work, but I'm not entirely sure of that. Josu Vest, I've seen a couple people play him as a commander. Throw him out there. Get 16 points of power on the board. Obviously more, you're playing zombies. He's interesting. I already have a zombie commander deck running... what's it? The zombie snake from Khan's block. The one with exploit. He might go in there because he makes tokens, and I've got ways to make... I was already running a 1 Cabal Coffers. One of these strongholds is going in there. That's, yeah, the land... See, the problem is these lands have been printed so many times that I have a bunch of them. Like, they'll go straight into my trade pile. I'm not, I absolutely... The art, art's cool. I like the art. But as far as the cards go, I have sets of their original runs. I'm fine. The blue stuff, these I'm really not really sure about. The sagas are kind of weird. I've got like 6 of this guy. He's interesting, but there are uncommons I don't have as many of. So let you Marty at any time. Tempest to Jin. One of these dudes is going into... I've got a cube I built. It's kind of really balanced out. Like nothing... It's not like a... It's technically a vintage cube in that it has a Demonic Tutor and a Wheel of Fortune and my Chaos Orb. But it doesn't have like. I only got 4 or 5 of the Power 9, and those cards are busy in other places. Another one of him. This here extra turn that exiles itself. That I'm getting. Give us back time cards that don't remove themselves from the game. What's the point of giving me a card that does that if I can't abuse it? Multani, each land you control. I'm planning. I have an idea for a commander deck that gets me a bunch of land and uses stuff like him, Nightmare, Coral Lash, Heir to Blackblade, Nightmare Lash, the one with Phyrexian mana activation. The problem is that there's not a lot of cards in black to let you dig stuff out. But there's a lot of cards in green, and there's green cards that do neat stuff if you have a bunch of land out too. They're always finding a commander for it. Yeah, Yavimaya won't be... Multani won't be his own guy, but he'll be in it. I like the Steely Champion. That's an awesome dude. That's one of them... one of them going in my cube, definitely. He's... he costs 1 more green than... oh, crud. The 2 green that makes a 5/4 snake from Amonkhet Block. Whatever. I like him. I like him a lot. Kamal's Vow. It's a Genesis wave for legendary permanents. I can work with that, but that's a very tightly themed deck. Marwyn, that just screams commander, doesn't she? I don't have a green, like a mono green commander deck that does the elves, but she seems like she would be there. Hey, it's the Pygmy Allosaurus. Finally grew up. It only took 1,000 years. I have Verdant Forces from way back in the day. Art looks awesome. I just have 1 million of them. Again, the sagas. Still not entirely sure of them. Varix. Where you pay 7 for a pair of 4/4 flyers. I'm okay with this. Jaya, I have a foil one of her. She's interesting. She's gonna go in something. I'm just not sure what yet. I have a Rada Heir to Keld commander deck because she costs 2, and she makes mana, and she's in a deck with a lot of mana ramp. This version of her will wind up in the deck, but I don't think it's going to be the real one. But at the very least, you drop Jaya down, and you get 3 of your mana back to do something with. And then she lets you draw cards. Oh, they're both +1s. Well, that's cool. Varix, Saga is not sure. Got Siege Gang Commanders. I wanted at least 1 Squee. Squee's a nice guy. Got a couple of them. The Immolating Inferno. That's... If it did everything, I'd be okay. I'd actually like it better if it did everything. I have a deck full of Earthquakes, Infernos, Fault Lines. I call it Shake and Bake. This doesn't quite fit into it. Well, here's that Angel Commander. Marshall goes in any white deck. He's a knight. Sounds like he would be a soldier. Go figure. This dude, that's the lifelink with the switching your life total. That's risky. That's really, really risky. We have an overcosted Armageddon that lets you bring back 4 land. If you have a way to screw people over, that's great. This guy, I'm not sure he's a commander, but he's definitely included in. That tightly themed deck much? Wow, I got a couple of him. I'll see. Oh, that's just... I don't know what to do with that. With him with... Like, yeah, okay, you have the potential for a very fat lifelinker. But it better pay off, because 4 damage ain't hard to do to a guy. My second Mox Amberst, that's going into the trade stock. Weather lights. They're going into a deck, I'll say that. Not sure what kind. Obviously, just full of historic cards. My second Mishra's Self-Replicator. Still working on a couple more. The Assembly Worker creature type is weird. I think there's enough stuff to make a fun deck with, but not a really winning deck. I think I've got Gilded Lotuses. The Gateways. Artifacts, Legendaries, and Sagas. So, Artifacts and Legendaries. Yep, tightly themed much. Helm of the Host I want way more of. Same thing with Blackblade Reforged. I like him for the tokens. And the fun you have with multiple versions of tokens out. I have a commander, Sakashima the Imposter. The deck is entirely, it's blue. I don't steal anything. I just copy it. So it's only as good as your deck is. I could put this in there. Well, no, I can't. Because it would be Sakashima the whatever. And she would be a copy of something. But then I could have multiple Shilladrids in play. And Blackblade, that's... I was waiting for one of these. That deck full of swamps is going to happen. Dude, this deck is already in my head. It's not going to be as abusive as some of my friends' versions of it. I don't intend to take 20-minute turns. Things will happen with this card. I'm not going to sit there and bore people to death with it. All legendary cards from your graveyard to battlefield. Acquire me... Which combo of cards would I play then? Black, white, and green? Black, white, red. That's a tough one. I'm not sure I have a tightly themed legend deck that's that type. Yay, Oath of Teferi. I do like the activate your stuff twice a turn. Examine blah 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 thing and stuff. Interesting. This guy, I've already got like 3 of him. Yeah, I could build a casual night deck. I have way a bunch of them. And Rada, I don't know how to put it. She's interesting. I obviously can't put her in any deck with... it's not Aggravated Assault. What the hell is it called? Something Assault. The one where you pay 5, you get another attack phase. Because that just total... That's abusive. That's viciously abusive. That's unfair to other people. Oh, this... That was actually cool. I got a foil elf. I'm sure I'll know someone that wants that. So a foil sphere. I think that's worth something. Yay, Verno. Control target permanent. It's now legendary. So what happens? I'll have to read up. Because if you make one thing legendary and there's a bunch more in play, doesn't horrible things happen to it? I'll have to read up on that. Dark Bargain. Cards. Approach. Sphinx isn't bad. 3/4 flyer. Commons. Hexproof from white. It's like half a Black Knight. If I go with this, made him 2 black first strike. Shroud from hexproof from white. Yeah, I guess you gotta make him slightly different. Gets slightly bigger. You get 3/2 first strike. Blink of an eye. Yeah, a couple lands. This is Alethrian Void. I have something like 45 or 50 Gaia's Blessings. I absolutely love this card. I traded for every one I could, and everyone in my play area, everyone in the area knows I love this card. And now that it's back in print, I got a whole bunch more. Back when I was running 6 or 7 different green casual decks, 4 of these and every one had to have them. I might keep this one just because I like the card so much. But anyway, I have kept you long enough, and I need to have another drink because it's my Friday, and I will talk to you later.